The sun bleeds across the sky, painting the remote village in a dramatic canvas of orange and purple twilight. Long, eerie shadows stretch like grasping fingers across the tranquil, unsuspecting village. Children's laughter, including Arya and Akash's, rings out, a fragile melody against the encroaching darkness. They play near the dense, shadowed edge of the forest, oblivious to the encroaching twilight's ominous embrace. As twilight paints the forest edge, Arya and Akash, two inseparable friends, revel in their youthful energy. Their joyful game unfolds, a beacon of life against the encroaching, ominous shadows of dusk. The deepening darkness begins to consume the vibrant hues of the day, casting an eerie pall over the scene. Partially hidden by ancient, gnarled trees, a dilapidated bungalow looms in the distance, a silent, foreboding sentinel. Its stark silhouette, a chilling presence, casts a long, dark shadow, hinting at untold secrets within its decaying walls. Under the cloak of night, a shadowy figure slips into the dense forest, a silent predator seeking its lair. Their furtive haste hints at a dark purpose, a dangerous journey towards the notorious bungalow. Arya and Akash, their playful game forgotten, exchange a look of profound, shared curiosity. A thrilling blend of youthful daring and reckless abandon overrides any flicker of caution in their eyes. Their gaze follows the vanishing figure, drawn by an irresistible pull into the forest's dark embrace. Moonlight slices through shattered windows, illuminating a desolate bungalow where dust motes dance in eerie silence. A massive, ornate chandelier hangs precariously overhead, a ghostly relic of forgotten grandeur. The air chills as a cold breeze whistles through the broken panes, carrying whispers of the past. The chandelier groans, a haunting symphony of decay that echoes through the empty space. On a damp wall, a tattered poster flaps rhythmically, a silent testament to time's relentless march. The bungalow breathes with an unsettling quiet, punctuated only by the wind's mournful song and the creaking chandelier. In the gloom of the dilapidated bungalow, a black cat streaks across Arya and Akash's path, a sudden, ominous blur. They freeze, their hearts hammering against their ribs, a primal terror seizing their breath. Fear prickles their skin, a chilling sensation that replaces any hint of their earlier curiosity. They stand poised to bolt, their eyes wide with a sudden, overwhelming dread. In the dim bungalow light, Arya's eyes widen, recognizing the man before him, their neighbor, Shashi, but dramatically transformed. A thick, unfamiliar beard and mustache obscure Shashi's once familiar features, making him a stranger. Oblivious to Arya's stunned presence, Shashi meticulously organizes a pile of stolen goods, his movements precise and cold. The brutal realization punches Arya, a searing mix of shock and profound betrayal flashing in his eyes. In the dilapidated bungalow, Arya's voice, a trembling whisper, cuts through the stillness, calling Shashi's name. Shashi flinches violently, his head snapping up as if struck by an unseen force. His eyes, wide with sudden terror, dart frantically towards a broken mirror. Within the mirror's fractured surface, two ominous, small figures are eerily reflected in the dim light. The sight ignites a raw, visceral panic that contorts Shashi's face into a mask of pure dread. His features are etched with profound fear and disbelief as he stares at the unsettling reflection. In a dilapidated bungalow, Shashi's hands tremble as he pulls a burner phone from his pocket, his face etched with urgency. His fingers, a blur of motion, frantically dial a number, each press a testament to his desperation. The call is chillingly brief, a silent exchange of unspoken words, leaving a void of tension. Without a moment's hesitation, Shashi bolts towards a back door, a desperate escape plan unfolding. He yanks open the door, disappearing into the absolute blackness of the night, swallowed by the shadows. A faint swirl of dust lingers in his wake, a haunting echo of his frantic departure, leaving profound questions unanswered. Arya and Akash burst from the bungalow's back door, fueled by a surge of adrenaline, their faces etched with urgency. Shashi, quick as a shadow, vaults onto a waiting motorcycle, a friend already gripping the handlebars. The motorcycle's engine roars to life, a guttural growl that shatters the night's silence, promising escape. They speed away into the darkness, the motorcycle a blur of motion, leaving the bungalow far behind. The forest blurs past them, a wall of trees rushing by as they race towards the distant highway. The hum of the engine fades into the night, carrying them deeper into the embrace of the forest's edge. The forest looms, an impenetrable black wall against the night sky, swallowing all light and sound. A faint, distant hum of a motorcycle pierces the oppressive silence, a lone beacon in the vast darkness. Small figures, children, emerge from the shadows, their tiny frames almost consumed by the overwhelming blackness. They run with a desperate urgency, their shouts echoing into the night, swallowed by the vast, silent forest. Their determination is a palpable force, pushing them forward, their small bodies propelled by an unseen urgency. Despite the overwhelming darkness, they press on, their unwavering resolve a stark contrast to the enveloping night. A police car, its siren wailing, screeches to a halt on the dark forest road, its lights cutting through the night. Inspector Sharma, his face stern, emerges from the patrol car, his gaze fixed on Arya and Akash. The breathless children, Arya and Akash, recount their tale, their voices trembling with fear and urgency. Inspector Sharma listens intently, his expression shifting from sternness to a deep, unsettling seriousness. He pieces together their fragmented story, the children's words echoing with the recent village robberies. A cold realization dawns on Inspector Sharma's face, connecting the children's ordeal to a darker crime. Inspector Sharma gestures, a silent command for Arya and Akash to enter the police car. The back of the patrol car awaits, a silent promise of the chaos to come. The piercing wail of the siren tears through the night, a chilling prelude to the chase. The car lurches forward, its red and blue lights painting streaks across the encroaching darkness. The forest road ahead, a winding black tunnel, swallows the car whole. The chase begins, a desperate race against the shadows of the night. The dense forest looms menacingly as headlights slice through the night, illuminating a narrow, winding road. Shashi's knuckles are white on the steering wheel, his eyes darting to the rearview mirror, a flicker of panic in his gaze. A burner phone is pressed to his ear, his voice a desperate whisper as he makes another frantic, hushed call. Ominous red and blue lights flash in the distance, growing larger, a relentless pursuit closing in. The police car's siren wails softly, a haunting sound echoing through the trees, sealing his fate. Shashi's police car, a beacon in the inky forest night, rounds a sharp bend with urgency. Suddenly, a colossal truck materializes from the oppressive darkness, a looming barrier in their path. The truck's massive form completely obstructs the narrow road, an unyielding wall against their progress. Inspector Sharma's face tightens with a surge of annoyance, his jaw clenching in frustration. He leans on the horn, a desperate, blaring demand for the immovable behemoth to clear their way. The massive truck groans, its diesel engine a tortured beast, as it reluctantly pulls to the side of the narrow forest road. In that fleeting moment, Shashi's motorcycle vanishes, swallowed by the impenetrable darkness ahead. Sharma's face twists into a mask of pure frustration, convinced of Shashi's cunning diversion. Tires shriek as Sharma spins the patrol car around, a desperate hunt beginning. He accelerates, now in relentless pursuit of the lumbering truck, a shadow against the night. A lone patrol car cuts through the inky blackness of the forest road, its headlights piercing the gloom. Suddenly, a flicker of light catches Sharma's eye, a beacon of unexpected presence in the desolate night. Under the stark glow of a lone lamppost, a sleek black car sits, hazard lights blinking with an eerie rhythm. Suspicion, cold and sharp, gnaws at Sharma, his brow furrowing as he processes the anomaly. He deliberately slows his patrol car, each revolution of the wheels a prelude to an unknown encounter. The silence of the night is broken only by the slowing engine, as Sharma prepares to investigate the mysterious vehicle. The forest road is swallowed by night, pierced only by the patrol car's headlights, cutting through the dense darkness. A low, menacing growl echoes from behind, a chilling prelude to the horror unfolding in the shadows. Shashi, now at the wheel, propels the truck forward, its engine roaring like a beast, gaining terrifying speed. Arya and Akash scream in terror, their faces starkly illuminated by the truck's approaching headlights. "Look out!" Sharma instinctively swerves, narrowly escaping a catastrophic collision as the truck barrels past, a breath from disaster. In the oppressive darkness of the forest, Sharma's revolver emerges, its metallic click a stark prelude to chaos. 2 precise shots shatter the night, and the truck's tires explode, sending the massive vehicle into a violent, uncontrolled swerve. The truck careens wildly off the road, tearing a path through the dense undergrowth, a desperate dance with destruction. With a sickening crunch, it slams into a gnarled, ancient tree, its momentum abruptly halted. Beside the wreckage, a dark, stagnant pond mirrors the night's sudden, brutal violence. A lone owl, a silent sentinel, perches on a gnarled branch overlooking the dark, still pond. Its luminous eyes, like twin moons, pierce the inky blackness, observing the unseen chaos below. The unsettling silence, a stark aftermath of a violent crash, hangs heavy in the humid night air. Only the rhythmic chirping of crickets dares to break the profound quiet, a fragile heartbeat in the vast darkness. Shashi, clothes torn and bloodied, crawls from twisted wreckage, dazed and disoriented. Parched, he stumbles towards a dark, still pond, hands cupping murky water to his lips. A sudden, hot breath ghosts across his neck, freezing him mid-drink, every muscle tensed. Primal fear grips him, eyes wide with terror in the oppressive darkness. A colossal African lion, its eyes burning with predatory hunger, looms in the murky reflection of a dark pond. Behind Shashi, the silent hunter emerges, its powerful form a terrifying shadow against the dim light. A piercing shriek escapes Shashi's lips as he realizes the imminent danger, his face contorted in pure terror. With a desperate leap, Shashi plunges into the dark, cold water, thrashing wildly to escape the predator's grasp. Propelled by sheer terror, Shashi fights through the water, each stroke a frantic plea for life, leaving ripples of fear. A deer bursts from the bushes, drawing the lion's predatory gaze, a fleeting distraction in the tense wilderness. The powerful lion, momentarily diverted, gives chase, its formidable form vanishing into the dense undergrowth. Seizing his perilous chance, Shashi pushes through the dark water, swimming with desperate, powerful strokes toward the far bank. He claws his way onto the wet earth, collapsing, his body trembling uncontrollably from exertion and fear. Utterly exhausted, Shashi lies gasping on the bank, the terrifying ordeal leaving him breathless and vulnerable. The deep rumble of engines vibrates through the night air, stirring a jolt of fear within Shashi. The searching eyes of the police and children haunt him, compelling him to scramble for deeper shadows. He frantically hides behind a thick, overgrown bush, his breath held tight, heart pounding. Cautiously, he peeks out, the highway stretching before him, a mesmerizing ribbon of light and sound beckoning. A resolute decision forms in his mind. He will hitchhike, he will flee this village forever. On a deserted highway, a sleek black car glides to a halt, its dark silhouette a stark contrast against the night. Shashi, with a swift, practiced motion, opens the back door and slides into the waiting darkness. The doors click shut, a chilling finality echoing through the silent car as Shashi is locked inside. Inspector Sharma turns, his gaze piercing as Arya leans forward, her hand moving with predatory swiftness. With a cruel tug, Arya rips off Shashi's fake beard and mustache, revealing a face stripped bare. Sharma's eyes narrow, a chilling flicker of recognition crossing his face as he confronts the disgraced Shashi. In a remote village, darkness reigns, broken only by the erratic flicker of streetlights against a biting wind. The mournful howling of dogs echoes, a chilling symphony in the desolate night. Suddenly, a blinding light explodes from a bungalow, followed by a blood-curdling woman's scream. Villagers huddle in doorways, their faces etched with raw fear as the scream pierces the silence. Arya and Akash exchange a knowing glance, an almost excited smile playing on their lips, sensing adventure. They grab their backpacks, bicycles poised, as Arya declares, Looks like we have another task.